say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see, the Stallions taking on the 24th ranked team in the land, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Mountaineers ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Stallions offense will get the ball first. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for a senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Stallions come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Working on the right. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Stallions are flying down the field. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown Stallions. They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going off that one. Nice job.
So West Virginia's offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
The Mountaineers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Running back searching for a hole. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Let's take a second here and think about West Virginia. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that, might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one, make that first impression.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Power football with the run. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Flips it out in the flat. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his tight end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires to the middle. Complete to the left. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big 3rd down. Quick completion on the out. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Splits the uprights, it's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Duke was able to cap off a close one in Durham with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome.
There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Mountaineers are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. Up to 45 yards for them on the ground already in this 1st quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. They go right back to it. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Rock. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. So after the break, they'll go back to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Guys, let's take a big view here on West Virginia. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. And because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff.
Touchdown, Mountaineers! You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense in a split backfield. Defense in press coverage. Off play action on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that thing. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Looking to fire. Makes the grab. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
You know, if you're going to complete some of these deep crossing patterns, the offensive line has got to be able to hold up because you know that receiver, it's going to take him time to get where he needs to be. So everybody up front really has to do a nice job of creating a clean pocket for the QB to throw from. Really good execution.
And the Stallions line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. West Virginia has it and the offense ready to go to work. They marched to the end zone the last time they had it. Do it again and they'll be on top. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Wants to fire on second down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Rides the back on the option to give. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 3rd down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Stallions. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
17, West Virginia, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Sexton. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Mountaineers are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking down the middle. Complete to the right. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
And the Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Figueroa. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll give it to the back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st and goal, and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Wants to go up top. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points.
Touchdown, West Virginia! Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know the quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Out of the backfield, he's open.
The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job of getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing by the quarterback. Taking the hit, delivering the strike.
The Stallions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. Turning it on! And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. Grabbed behind the line, it's McGowan. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. First down here for the offense. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. On target to the left. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
And this one sails through just inside that left upright. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountaineer Field.
We are just about ready to start the second half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. They start this third quarter, one-possession game and hoping to... Oh, he's got some space!
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Mountaineers have this offense rolling. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David, and they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, and because of the pressure, the defense gets pressure on him immediately so quickly that he makes a bad decision, tries to throw it into double coverage. Really nice job pressuring the quarterback up front.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers! Lining up for the point after and the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Got the quick completion. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker.
Pass interference.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. The give on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
Fires to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Third down coming, in the Morgantown faithful making it tough on this big play. He's looking downfield to throw. Rushes on him.
And that's a great start to this second half. That's what you talked about in the locker room at halftime. Don't let them create momentum. Don't let them start to create a comeback. Come back on this first drive, set the tone. The defense doing that right off the bat.
Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Grab near the marker, it's Rock. Shoved out of bounds, they'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They've moved to the 16, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now this offense is back on the field. He leaves it with the back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
Another tough run for this offense. And I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off. But you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. And the Stallions will call on their punt team. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls. Oh, going to be a turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Handoff from the gun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a man. It's Grimes. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. Trying to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. He splits the uprights. That'll cut this lead down to 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. The Mountaineers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. He'll try it again. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. The option look. Now the toss. Showing off the arm. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. And the Mountaineers can really attack on this second and short. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Mountaineers come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Breaks into the open. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ballgame. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Stallions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Grimes. Got his man quickly. Tripped up for the tackle.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, it's Williams. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Stallions come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Manning. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Trying play action. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Stallions decide to punt it away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Here's the punt high into the air. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that.
Turning on the Jets. The 20. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's McGowan. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And I've been there, fellas. This is no fun if you're a quarterback. All game long, you've got guys in your lap. You've got guys chasing you all the way across the field. You just never feel like you can get in a rhythm because this pass rush is in your face all day.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to pass. It's Grimes. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
I tell you what, as a quarterback, you got to have a short memory. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to be asked to do a lot, and he throws his first career interception. If I'm the coach on the sideline, listen, I'm bringing him over.
There he goes. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. He's piled up 97 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Quick toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get them to the ground.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Dumps it to the back. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Mountaineers!
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Grimes. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Wants to go up top on first down. Punts it out of the air. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets the first down. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Stallions want to crank the tempo. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's McGowan. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll take a shot. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this running thing doesn't seem to be working. Looks like they're going to have to throw it. But as we know, David, these windows down here, man, they are tight.
Super tight. I think you still got the QB that you can move, you can change.
Touchdown, Stallions. Fitted in the window for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
And there's still life in this team. Obviously, they're down here in the fourth quarter, but they're able to execute the onside kick. They retain possession, and now let's see what happens.
With the catch, it's Williams. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Roughing the passer, defense.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. To the air, it's Grimes. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Pressure coming. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and to hit that time, help force the incompletion.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Under fire. And down he goes. Not sure about putting your